everyone. Welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insights and weekly wisdom with you. I'm so excited to join you this week as tomorrow is Halloween. It's considered the witch's new year. It's a fresh start. It's almost like we're getting to wash away all the old and start completely fresh. So it's almost in sense like we're letting go of fall, right? We're moving into the winter season. So we're letting go of all those things that no longer serve us. So not only are we moving into Halloween, we're also moving into Mercury retrograde. So I think it's really important to let's have a public service announcement really quick about Mercury retrograde. Listen, people, Mercury has been going retrograde 3 times a year for the last billions of years, okay? And no one's ever talked about it. No one's ever had a problem. No one's ever blamed their problems on retrograde until now. We're just looking, it's like millennials' way of looking for a new thing outside themselves to blame for the reason why they can't do this, or it's not the right time, or whatever the case may be. Yes, weird things happen during retrograde. That is a true. But stop letting Mercury retrograde stop you from going after your dreams. If you're intuitively called to make a change, then that's a part of the retrograde rearranging. You know, thinking about retrograde in Mercury is the sign of communication. It's really about us taking a step back and re-looking at our perspective. See if there's something that could be positively, that isn't working for us, make a positive change, right? So stop freaking out about these. It's been happening for eons and it's never been, or we've used it to blame things on. So just letting you guys know that it's just a time to relax, to chill, to rest, to take a pause, to relook at things, to reorganize, to release. So just wanted to give you guys a little heads up on that one. It keeps coming up in conversation with my coaching clients. So just wanted to remind you that we do not need to fear Mercury retrograde. It is actually a beautiful time to pause and to rest. Okay. Hello, love your intuition. Thank you so much. No blame on retrograde. Yes, big changes are definitely happening and coming right now. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Bridget. Let me know if you're watching here live. So good to see you guys. And if you're on Instagram, hey guys, so good to see all of you. Oh my gosh, so cool. Okay, I am going to close out of this and I'm going to grab my Archangel Power Tarot Deck. I was going through my box of all the different things that all the different decks that I have, including all the new ones that I just got for my birthday. And this deck just kind of, like I use it every time I read for a one-on-one tarot session. So there's a lot of magic happening in this deck right now. So I thought I would bring it out. And a lot of you have been deck coming. It is coming. It is so soon. We're getting so close. Right now, I am currently waiting to receive a physical copy for myself to approve it before we send it off to the printer. So I just am so excited that we are, like, I can almost taste it. We're on the tail end of this experience, and I'm just so excited. Marlis, beautiful name. I love it. Okay, what else? Other announcements. Ooh, hello. I have 5 spaces left at the Goddess Retreat. We've had 2 more people sign up this morning, and we are almost at capacity. This is really exciting that it's a dream come true. It's an idea that I had. It's something you guys were requesting. A lot of you can't make my Goddess gatherings here in Frisco, Texas, so you were saying, I need to come see you, but I need it to be a weekend. So I've created the ultimate self-love immersion weekend in Destin, Florida next February. So I'm so excited about all the beautiful souls that will be joining me to uplift and up-level their life. This is going to be such a transformative experience, and I cannot wait to meet my Shine Tribe sisters in real life and give you a big hug. So if you are someone who is looking for that kind of in-person coaching, accountability, and training, and friendships, really it's about building a sisterhood and a connection and knowing that you aren't alone on your journey. So if that's something that you're interested in, dabbling a little bit in the spiritual and in the business and personal development and helping to up-level our mindset and our confidence so that we can go after our dreams, because we all have this intuitive nudge that's guiding us, and some of us are resisting and some of us are saying, hell yes, let's keep going. And I want all of us to be saying hell yes to our intuition. So if your intuition is like, I think I'm interested, then you can go to brittanycarmichael.com/retreat to find out all the details. All right, what else? Hey, Leanne. Hey, ladies. Fear never does any good unless you're standing on a cliff. You know what? I tell that story all the time. Chris and I went bungee jumping for our 1-year wedding anniversary, and that was real fear. When danger is involved, fear is okay. But when it's taking a step outside of your comfort zone or trying something new, that fear is imagined, and it is time to go. It's time to let her go. All right, more about Florida. Yes, so if you want to check out all the details, go to brittanycarmichael.com/retreat. It's a 4-day, starts on February 20th, 2020 in Destin, Florida. We have an 8,500 square foot villa. It is gorge. All the private rooms are already sold out. Sorry about that. We just have a few more single beds in a shared room. And what else? There will be free time, yoga, meditation, workshops, Q&A. There will be a photo shoot, dinner, bonfire on the beach. We are making magic happen. That is what is going down in Destin. Okay, I resisted for way too long. You know, I always say the thing that we resist the most is the thing we need the most, honestly. I resisted being on video and stepping outside, out from behind the salon chair and sharing my message and empowering women. I was told that many, many, many years ago, and I'm like, oh no, I'm just gonna keep doing hair. I'm good. And here I am. Who would have thought? I resisted it the most, and here I am doing it. So I'm going to dive in. I'm going to shuffle with the intention that we all receive the message we need most in our life right now. So pay attention to your own thoughts and feelings, your gentle nudges that come up, and see how these cards apply to you in your life so that you can take that wisdom and accurately apply it intuitively to the different challenges or struggles that you're going through in your life. All right, I'm going to shuffle with the intention that there we go, there's a card, that we all get the message that we need. And today I am using the Archangel Power Tarot. That came out no problem, by Doreen Virtue. This is one of my favorite decks to read. Oop, look at that. To read when I do my private one-on-one readings with my clients. It's just such a nice deck. It has such a positive vibe to it, very powerful and honest and truthful, which is my style. I'm going to dive in. The first card that came up, I love this card, is the King of Gabriel. This is a card of being an inspirational leader, just like I talked about the thing I resisted the most, and stepping up and sharing my inspiration, my wisdom, my creativity, and being someone who has a genuine concern for everyone involved and wants to set a good example. That's exactly what this King of Wands embodies. And it was the thing I was resisting, and here I am doing it. So what are you resisting right now? Because most likely it's been your soul's like, come on, this is the thing. That's the thing that's going to make you so excited. It says, keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others and experience that leads to success. A genuine concern for other people. So this is a card that says, keep going after your dreams. You're generous, you are an inspiration to other people, you are driven, and you are passionate about the things that you are interested in. Like when you take interest into something, you really put all of your passion behind it. So I want to know, what is that thing that you are most lit up by? What is the movement that moves you? What is the message that you want to get across? What is the belief that you stand for? This is also saying that you're a leader, that you can't be taking on all the tasks, that you can't do everything, right? So this is a card of delegating. This is a card of employing other people on your behalf that have your same vision, that support your mission, and want to help you get there. So this is a card that says you're actually in a position to not only lead people, but also to be their financial provider in a sense, because you need to employ people, you need to ask for help, you need to delegate. So this is really a beautiful card of like boss babe owning it, and really owning it in a beautiful way where you care about the people that you're bringing onto your team. You know, everyone that joins Team Carmichael is loved on for sure, and they know that we appreciate them. So I think it's really important for you to know that your genuine concern for other people means so much more than your money, right? That was the biggest thing when I'm hiring someone for Team Carmichael. I want to know where their heart is, not where their money is, right? I want to know what they like. Are they moved by this movement? Are they on board with elevating and uplifting and inspiring? And are they coming from a place of love, right? And that's always the biggest thing that I am looking for when hiring someone. So I just feel like this is a card to say that all the hard work that you've been doing, all these ideas and the actions that you've been taking, following that intuitive call and stepping outside your comfort zone, this is a card that says you will be successful, that this is all going to pay off. It may not be right away, but you are well on your way to feeling it, and I think you may know that. Yes, I've resisted the same. Oh, I love it. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Coco. Yay. Hey, Ann. Hey, Lindsay. Lindsay, you know, I've been looking at places in Costa Rica to get away to in November, and you've been on my mind a lot lately, so I'm so glad to see you here. Okay, what else? What was the first card? We are still on the first card, sister. King of Gabriel. So you're an inspirational leader. Yeah, you didn't miss it. You're just right on time, coming from a place of pure love. I love it. How does that resonate for you in your life? How are you being called to step up as a leader and share your gifts and ideas and be the one to actually say, you know, I think we could do it better. I think we could do it this way, and then ask for help. People want to support you, but you've got to ask. Okay, next card. Ooh, number 15, decisions. This is a card of feeling like you might be trapped, but you're actually, the perspective shift is where you're going to find that freedom. It says, release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox, and unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So this is a card when it's time to make a decision. Are you going to choose faith or are you going to choose fear? And that faith is a belief in yourself that says, I know that if I'm getting these intuitive nudges and I'm having these creative ideas, that I am meant to fulfill this dream. Or are you going to let fear continue to talk shit in your ear and say, you're not good enough. Why would you think you could do that? You're not worthy. That's not possible. You need X, Y, Z to make that happen. Or are you going to say, you know what, I am enough? And today I hope that this card is that like kickstart for you. Like we talked about, Halloween is tomorrow. It's the witch's new year. So give yourself make a decision today. Pretend as if tomorrow was your new year and you could start from a fresh blank space. This is saying, woo, woo. Did you guys hear that? Yes, I acknowledge that. We just had someone honk a horn. That was crazy. It was like a semi too. My heart's pounding. And it's like confirmation. Do you guys pay attention to those spirit signs when they happen? When you're saying something and like, boom, someone honks or says something, or like ding, your phone goes off if you have an idea. Pay attention to those. They actually are in divine timing, right? So this is a fresh new start for you. Make a decision. Stop making your decisions based on fear. You are free. You can decide right now if you're going to choose to believe in yourself and go after your dreams, or if you're going to keep sitting there and pretending or blaming Mercury retrograde on why it's not possible, going back to what we talked about earlier. Okay, what else? Been drumming for the planet and doing readings. I love that. Yay, Anne, thank you so much for being a part of Team Carmichael. We love you so much, and you as the house mama here in Shine Tribe has been the best. Hey, Deidre, decisions. Oh, I do tap by physical. Unless you're in public school or prison, then yeah, you're kind of, but you know, it's usually a mindset. Hey, Emily. Hey, Tony. Hey, Diana. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you guys. No coincidences. What decision are you going to make today? One that is based in confidence and belief is possible for you. Also, this card mentions a need to detox. What do you need to let go of? What baggage is holding you back? What beliefs are holding you back? What negative stories? This is something I'm always working on with my coaching clients, is like excavating through the stories that they tell themselves to find the truth. And the truth is always that you are powerful, that you are lovable and worthy of receiving abundance. You know, that's actually a topic that we'll be covering big time in the Elevated Life Membership Club in November. The training is on manifesting abundance, because it's not just money, it's time, it's love, it's support, and we need to know how to activate our mind and shift our mindset, because this card is all about perspective, to shift our mindset to see that it really is available for us. And you know, Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And what he's saying is, it's up to you to decide. It's all of your mindset. Okay, what else? We have one more card, confident, positive, and detoxing. Yeah, what's one area in your life that you need to detox right now? Is it your physical body? Is it your environment? Is it your friends list? Is it your time and your schedule? Is it your emotional state? Is it your mental chatter? What do you need to detox in your life right now? Okay, last card for the week. It's so good to see all of you here. The Knight of Ariel. What a perfect card to come up with Halloween being tomorrow. You know, tomorrow is a day where the veil between the spirit world and the physical world is thinnest, and so it's so much easier for us to connect. So I want to know, have any of you been having dreams of past loved ones this week? For me personally, I've had multiple people show up in my dreams this week, including one of my mom's best friends. She told me to protect myself, and I thought that was very interesting. It was not like she had ever said that to me when I was a child, when she was alive. And yeah, I typically do tarot readings during this time, especially if you've lost a loved one. It's not just about, you know, where can I find confidence and clarity in my business, but now I want to use your mediumship skills and talk to someone that I love. So if that is something that you need healing with, if you want to connect with a loved one, please know that this card, one, is a reminder that you are being watched over by a loved one. And also that there are people that you can connect with that can help you make that connection. And I happen to be one of them. So if you're interested in booking a private session with me, I would be honored to help connect you with your past loved one. Okay, back to the Knight of Ariel. This says, trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan and being watched over by someone kind. So like I said, this is a card that says it's time to get to work, and you have that support on the other side that will help you get all of these things. You're worried about, how am I gonna make it all happen, or how the hell is that gonna happen, or the money's gonna come, or whatever. This isn't for you to decide. What you need to do is ask yourself one question. What can I do right now to move me one step forward? What can I do right now to move me one step further? Because it's not by the amount that we reap, the harvest that we reap at the end of the day, that we should judge it, but rather how many seeds did we plant? And that idea, that question saying, what can I do right now? What's that next step I can take? That is planting a seed. It's getting a creative idea to a solution that you may not know. And every time you ask, what's that next step I can take? You don't need to know step 10, step 100, or what's happening next year. You just need to know what is the next step. And this card says, if you make a detailed plan, if you like get out of your head, this is one of the first things I do when I work one-on-one with a coaching client. I have them get a journal out and write down all of their thoughts, all of their ideas, all the things that's running through their head back and forth, all over and over and over. I allow them to create a total blank space. And this is asking you to do that, to get all of your thoughts, all of your ideas, and take all of those details and put it onto paper. Because one, when we write our ideas onto paper, we're 42% more likely to achieve those goals, right? It's kind of like literal magic, taking thoughts, ideas, and physically writing it onto paper. That's already manifesting a thought to a physical thing. And then taking that and being able to see it tangibly and work from it just puts more energy into making it happen. So if you're someone who wants to start a business or has a goal and doesn't write down those goals and what's the next step, you know, one of the things that I do once you get all those ideas out, now let's break it down. What are the top 3 projects I'm working on? This is expensive advice, people. Write this down. What are the top 3 projects that I'm working on right now? And what are the next 5 steps for each project? So that way I'm not in my head going, I gotta do this, and I gotta pick up the laundry and this and the cat and feed this, and then I gotta open up an opt-in, and I gotta write an email, and then, oh my God, it's so much already, overwhelming. So what are the top 3 projects you're working on? 1, 2, 3, and then what are the 5 steps you need to do with that project to move it forward? We're smart enough and creative enough to at least come up with one step, right? So if we can just take that one step, we'll have more perspective, more wisdom, and more learning on what is the next step to come. All we can do is take step 1. So that is my way of how to get all of my ideas out onto paper and then detail it out, prioritize what's most important, what needs to come first, because we shouldn't be doing step 99 if we haven't taken step 1. What else is this card? So much to accomplish. Yeah, your soul is like, hey girl, hey, it's time to work. And I'm sure this whole year has been a healing journey and process for you of uncovering, like, who am I? What is my mission? What has been holding me back? And how can I show up and contribute my love and light to the world, right? What else? I'm going to tune into your comments really quick. Detoxing my relationships, needing to Candy. Woo! Holy shit, you are amazing. Thank you so much. So are you. Was getting big signs that my dad was around last Sunday. Sherry, I have no doubt about that. I think he's there a lot more than you probably even realize. He likes his house, and so he's like, I'm not leaving this place. I'll love this reading. So glad I joined in. Thank you so much for being here, Anne. And if you guys know a soul sister who would love, today I'm here in the Shine Tribe Sisterhood. So if you know a soul sister who would love this kind of energy, this kind of accountability, support, and sisterhood, please invite them to join. Share the video. I appreciate all the love. Loving this. So right on for me. Yay. It's a 111 on the, what are you guys, the West Coast. What can I do right now to move me one step closer? Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh. You guys are 11:11 earlier. You guys are amazing. Hey, Sam. Oh, so many girls that are joining the retreat are here watching live. I want to know, what are you most excited about joining and meeting me and all the sisters in person? Like, what are you looking to get out of it? I cannot wait. We just had a new sponsor join for the retreat. You guys aren't going to believe it. Moonbox. Oh, and the last day of the retreat is on a new moon in Pisces. So I'm going to have the moon box geared towards the new moon in Pisces vibe. So I am just so excited to announce that sponsor. We have so many awesome sponsors, from Lori Harder to Cassie from Zendao to Veda Warrior to Gemstone Yoni. We've got some Yoni eggs that are coming in the goodie box. I'm just so excited. So many amazing things are happening over here and Team Carmichael, including this oracle deck that is coming along. Fingers crossed that it comes before Christmas. If I could like use my manifesting powers to really make something happen, this is what I am pouring my energy into. I am ready for that deck. What is Moonbox? So Moonbox is a monthly subscription box, kind of like Goddess Provisions or Yoga, whatever, or FabFitFun, or it's a monthly subscription box, and they deliver things that are crystal-based. Moon, there's like moon journals. It's all kinds of like woo-woo gear for witches around the moon. It's really, really a cool thing. Tony says, yes, I cannot wait to give you a big hug in person, Tony. I am so excited. All right, just a quick recap of the cards for this week. And if you have any questions for me, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I love tuning in and catching up with you and seeing where you're at on your journey. All right, the first card was the King of Gabriel. You are an inspirational leader. You're here to be the light, to lead by example, and to put your ideas into action. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to expand. This is your time to really shine. How funny is that? And number 15, decision. This is a card that is of transformation. It's a turning point in your life. And you get to decide, are you going to show up with fear, or are you going to show up in faith and confidence and believe in yourself that if you've been intuitively guided to step into this role, then everything else will be provided for. The last card says you are being watched over by a loved one, and that you have a lot of work to do. You have to make a detailed plan and start like courageously taking those steps. Even if you don't know where it's going to lead, even if you don't know if it's the right next step, action cures doubt and fear. Do you hear me? Action cures doubt and fear. So just take one step forward. What's that one step I can take forward to move me closer to my dream? Even if that step might be backwards, you'll gain insight and you'll know how to take 2 steps forward a little bit faster with the lessons that you've learned. Oh, cool. I got my Danielle Laporte journal for 2020. I did too. And I actually ordered both. I ordered the weekly one and the daily one because I've always been like a high level touch point weekly kind of gal. But last year I ordered the Perfectly Planned Year by Carrie Green because I'm a member in the Female Entrepreneur Association. And hers was a daily, like all the hours of the day. And it was like, oh, that's too much. That's a lot going on. But now that I've really broken it down and been able to block my my time off that way. I'm kind of obsessed with it, so I don't know which one I'm going to use, but I can tell you that the other one's going to go to one of my coaching clients, but I just don't know who yet. Okay, man, the signal keeps skipping on Britt's session here. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Well, I will not take up any more of your time. Thank you so much for tuning in and being here for Woo Woo Wednesday. I love being able to share the wisdom of the week and share my intuitive insights with you. If you have a loved one that you'd like to connect with, one, you can do it for yourself by setting an intention, just speaking to them, letting them know that you're there, that you care, and ask them to show you a sign. You'll be surprised. I once asked my dad on the other side to show me a sign on his birthday that he was with me, and balloons and my birthday are a big deal. So every year for his birthday, and his birthday's on 1/11, 111. I always go play a round of pool because he was a champion pool player, and I like to play in honor of his memory. Well, just this year I asked him, Dad, show me a sign that you're with me today. Happy birthday. And when I got to the pool hall, I looked up above the table that we were playing on, and there was a happy birthday balloon just floating, like stuck to the ceiling. And to me, that was a sure sign that my dad was with me. So all you have to do to communicate with your loved ones is just open up and ask for a sign, and just start the dialogue as if you could have a normal conversation in your mind. You know, you're always talking to yourself. Why don't you talk to someone you love on the other side? It's possible for you to do, but if you need that help and assistance, or if there's something deeper we need to heal, then I would love and be honored to connect with you and your loved ones. What are you teach? I don't really know what that means, but I teach on self-love, empowerment, connecting to your intuition, and going after your wild and crazy dreams and doing it in a fearless way. Finally got to see you live. Thank you so much for being here, Linda. Hey, Sherry. Oh my gosh. Hey, Elizabeth. So good to see you. I am going to hop off of here now. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you know a soul sister who would love this message, please invite them to join into the Shine Tribe. Thank you so much for being here. And if you need anything, let me know. Reach out, shoot me a private message, and I'm here to support you on your journey of becoming your authentic self and shining your light. I'll see you guys on Friday for the Elevated Life series with my husband, Chris, where we'll be talking something along the lines of manifesting abundance, since that is our upcoming topic in the Elevated Life membership club. So we can't wait to see you there if you're already an elevator. If you're not and you need that kind of accountability, you get 2 coaches for $22 a month, and you can access all of our training that we've done over the past 2 years. So this is something that we've seen so many people start coming into the doors like, oh my gosh, I totally need that help, but I can't necessarily afford your one-on-one coaching. So this is our solution to help share all of our wisdom with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you guys on Friday. Peace.